Good morning, everyone. It is departure day.
Yeah,
that
so
day.
we're getting ready to disembark soon. We do have to be out of our room at 8 o'clock, but that's out of your room. So you have specific departure times that you have, and ours is at 9 o'clock. So we actually have a little bit extra time. We're gonna head down and try to get some breakfast. They do serve breakfast in the main dining room, Cafe Promenade, and in Windjammer until 8:30. So we're gonna go down and get breakfast, and then we're gonna be getting off the ship.
Last coffee for this trip. So yeah, we get to stroll one last time through the promenade before we take off. It's a bittersweet feeling, you know, coming back. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that we're gonna see our little boy soon, but we're gonna miss this. And then we get to say bye to Larry and Dom, because those guys are the man. The man. Good morning, Dom. These are the most hardworking gentlemen on the boat here, so I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like you guys see us at our worst.
Our pleasure.
Thank you. It's just the people that work here are just amazing. They really make the trip worthwhile. So we really appreciate all that they do. Breakfast is served, and so we got some French toast, hash browns, and some sausage on the way. But yeah, this will be our last meal on the boat, so it's kind of sad, but still, you can still come and get yourself a decent meal.
Yeah, the French toast is on a brioche bread, so it's a really thick bread. So I'm sure it's going to be really good. Let's see.
It comes with like fresh fruit too, which is nice.
Yeah, and then we ordered hash browns and sausage on the side.
So it should be pretty good.
I wear it for the occasion later.
That's pretty good.
Come in at 9 in the morning, you go pick up in.
And the Windjammer is open. We just figure it's easier to come and sit down and get, you know, a breakfast
nice
served. Yeah.
Last time.
And the sausage is here, so we got some sausage as well. And there we have the crew hard at work, loading her back up, because this ship does not stay here for a day. It gets loaded back up. More people are gonna get on board today, and it's taking off later on today. This is not a one-stop thing. It's like they keep it going. So this crew has to be immaculate, and everything has to work like gears here, because they have to load everything up for the next cruise, because this cruise is taking off later on today. So we're going down the gangway, and yeah, that's it. Our cruise is officially over. We're off the ship, and we're off home. They upload here by number, so we have a specific number that we had to wait for. We put all of our luggage outside last night, and they picked it up, so now we're gonna go pick it up at the terminal right now.
Well, we got our luggage, and it was actually a really smooth process from getting called our number to getting off the ship and through customs. Was maybe 10 minutes. The building is not pretty, but it's very efficient, so we're happy. We are now waiting for our Uber ride, and that's it. It was a pretty simple process to actually disembark.
In the background, you see one of the Princess cruises here. We still haven't looked into Princess yet, but we'll probably do Royal Caribbean again before we do another one, just because we're trying to build up our crown and anchor points. That will do it for the Navigator of the Seas video series. We did 7 whole days on that boat, and what do you think about it now?
It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So it was our second cruise, and it was a lot longer than the first one. So, you know, there's some pros and cons that we definitely experienced with that. But the ship overall was beautiful. I think we really enjoyed just exploring all of it. There was a lot of different things to actually do on the ship, which was really cool. One of the main things that we were excited to try was the escape room, and we did that, and it was really fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We also really liked the whole layout of the ship. It was really cool, similar to the other one that we've been on, but a little smaller.
Yeah, there were some quirks with it, right? With getting to our room on the deck 2 and not having, like, you could only use one elevator and all those things. We talked about that a little bit more in our other video about the guaranteed room. So if you haven't already, make sure you go and check that video out. We do give a lot more details about the room option that we chose, which was a guaranteed room. With that being said, we are definitely going to pick a balcony and pick our location for the next time around. For us, it just works out better for us to be able to pick our own space, our own room, and where it's located. And we definitely appreciate having a balcony now that we didn't have a balcony this time. But yeah, what do you think about that?
I mean, it's it's a give and take. The higher you are, the more you felt the rocking. But just having that extra space is really nice, especially on a full ship like we were on. Just being able to just sit back and relax in your own space would have been really nice too. In our case, we would have to kind of look around, and it just was too much of a hassle.
So for our next cruise, we were thinking we might be looking at a bigger ship. We have tried now 2 different classes of ships, with this one being the smaller than the Freedom one, which we did last time. But we're definitely looking at a bigger ship for the next time. I think there'll just be more options of what to do, what to eat, and just to kind of get a scale of, which ones are better for us too. But we're having fun exploring all of them either way.
Yeah, I definitely felt the rocking more on this smaller ship than I did on the bigger one. So I'm curious to see how it feels on an even bigger one, something bigger than the Freedom.
Yeah, that's true.
So we want to try that out and see if we can maybe.
And with a bigger ship, we definitely would need just the same amount of days, probably about a 7-day cruise or so. So we have time to explore. One of the things that we were going to mention with having a 7-day cruise is after a few days, some of the food in the Windjammer kind of felt repetitive. It was nice to be able to try. We had a couple specialty restaurant dinners that we tried, and we did mix it up with going to Playmakers or grabbing something from Johnny Rockets. Those were both extra charges. So we were thinking about maybe for the next time getting the unlimited dining package as an option. We had another day at sea that was unexpected, and we kind of didn't really want to get Windjammer again because it just felt, like I said, very repetitive after a couple days. So definitely look into the unlimited dining package. We're going to do that on the next cruise that we're looking at, to see if it's cost effective to do that, so we could have more options of trying different restaurants out for lunch and for dinner.
Yeah, after trying Windjammers, I don't feel like I'd be missing too much. But it'd be nice to try some of the options that we haven't tried, even on the same boat, like Izumi or maybe Giovanni's and stuff like that. So we're definitely going to look into maybe doing that next time.
One of the things that we were going to mention, so we had a schedule of 3 different ports that we were supposed to stop at. Of course, this one, if you saw our videos, this one, Mazatlan was canceled due to an emergency that happened at that port. But with the other 2 ports, Cabo was one that we went on our honeymoon. So it was our second time around coming to Cabo, which was really fun for us to go back and explore and actually show you guys one of the restaurants that we loved when we went last time. But being in Mexico in general, we felt pretty safe. Yeah, we felt safe while we were there. For our Cabo restaurant that we went to, we actually walked for most of that because it was about 1.5 miles, and we of course were aware of our surroundings and we're make sure that we were cautious while we were there, but we felt pretty safe. And then what did you think about?
We even took an Uber.
Yeah, we did take an Uber. So for the second port, what did you think about Puerto Vallarta? That was your first time. That was my second time.
My first time there, but I really enjoyed it. I've never been there before, and I had always wanted to go there. So I think I kind of even enjoyed it a little bit more than Cabo because we were able to just walk off the ship, whereas Cabo we had to do tendering. And so I feel like we had more time in Puerto Vallarta to walk around, and That
did a
little
lot of
island,
exploring
that
in
little
Puerto
island
Vallarta.
that we found was really pretty.
Yeah.
We walked all the way to Playa de los Muertos from the Malacon, so it wasn't too bad. I really did enjoy that place, and
And the food
the
was
food
so good.
was so good. I wish I could go
The
back
food and the
just for
drinks were the
that.
best part.
I mean, I'd go and actually just to stay there
Yeah.
in Puerto Vallarta. We were talking about that. It'd be nice to just get something there because it's so nice there. They had just about anything that you wanted to. So maybe on a future trip we'll plan something out like that. But overall, what do you think? Would you do this trip again? Would you do this?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we are definitely loving the Royal Caribbean experience. The staff have all been great.
Oh yeah.
And you know, we don't really have any plans to try any other cruises as of right now or other cruise lines. Of course, our dream is to always try to do a Disney one with our son. But as far as Royal Caribbean, it has been amazing, and we're definitely looking forward to planning another one.
Yeah, we're definitely not upset that we went with them. We definitely enjoyed them. They're very, very nice. They're very courteous. And
It's very I know a lot of people ask about Royal Caribbean and kind of the vibe of it, and it does have some parts of it that could be like party side or more relaxing side or family friendly, but not compared. Like the party side of it is not compared to what you'll see like at the Virgin Cruise Lines or Carnival. This one I feel like was more family oriented.
Yeah, a lot more families, a lot more older folks with kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Very much at the stage we're in right
yeah,
now,
and
so it works for us.
We're enjoying, you know. I mean, maybe like 10 years ago, maybe I would have been on Carnival or a Virgin. But
I'm
for
sure
now, it's like
the other ones are fun and great too, but for us, I think we're going to stick to Royal for a little bit.
Yeah. Plus, we're trying to get Emerald, so that's the main reason why.
Yeah, we hope to try more ships and share them with you all. So if you did like this series, make sure you go back and watch all of the videos that we post for it and and of course, please subscribe. It really does help our channel for you to be subscribing to our channel.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and hope to see you all soon.
Bye.